So Kevin Feige had an interesting response to getting asked about Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Daredevil as well. He said that, he sees the rumors. He can't keep up with all of them because there's so many, but he sees the big ones, the videos, the articles, and all that. And he said there's elements of what's been said that's really strikingly close and true, and then some of it's just like, this isn't even in the ballpark of what we're doing. So, and this was, a reference to Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, again, all these characters, Spider-Man 3 rumors and villains and all that. So you kind of look at everything that's been said about Spider-Man 3, and I guess everything sort of involving that multiverse and those characters. And I guess now we know he did confirm a bunch of it's correct. I mean, Tobey Maguire is a given because, let's be real, that's a given,
We've
right?
seen him on set.
Exactly. Like, that's one of those things.
Well, we've seen both of them going down on set, actually.
Yeah. I mean, there's that. There's also that time that they were shooting that 1 week in New York. Like, it was the first shoot of Spider-Man 3 to do some pickup shots. And then people were like, why is Andrew Garfield there? And they're like, well, he's shooting a new movie. It's like, he is, but shooting that movie ended like a week ago. So people were trying to see if maybe that's connective, which honestly, it looks like he's back in the movie. So probably, we don't know. There's
new Andrew Garfield set pictures for another movie he's doing. Everyone's like, oh, look, there he is in Spider-Man. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's not Spider-Man.
Right. So, I mean, we kind of understand that he's not going to say, yes, they're in it, because this is also a Sony joint venture. He can't just spoil everything of theirs, which is why they didn't reveal everything over at that investors call, because, their joint partnership with Sony, that's on Sony's time. And right now, we don't even know what's going to happen with that film, or the likes of Venom 2, because Morbius got delayed, and last time Morbius got delayed after Venom got delayed after Morbius, so another round of delays is coming in Hollywood. So
who'd have guessed that one?
Right. So I mean, there's already analysts saying, you're not seeing Venom till at least mid 2022. Like, that's that is
surprise me.
Far away. Now, do you think that they can delay Spider-Man again? Because how much are they going to have to reshuffle if Sony delays that film? And especially because Disney has a hand in it. Like, that's,
I mean, depends how much, like, Venom's going to mute it, doesn't it?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Like, if neither really connects to each other, but, Venom could be in Spider-Man 3, but Venom could be set anywhere. Like, you could just shuffle it around regardless, but it also depends. I suppose it's got to come out before Doctor Strange, doesn't it? Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So they got a little bit of leeway, not a lot, but they got a little bit. Obviously, a lot of it depends on the current situation. But if they can't keep doing it forever.
No.
they just can't. It's a simple fact. They can't keep delaying it. And then they know this. Every studio knows this. Sony's in a weird spot because I think they're like one or two studios that doesn't have their own outlet. So it's like, how do we put these movies out?
Yeah.
No, Disney just go ahead and go, yeah, here's Black Widow on Disney Plus Premier Access. Here's every movie day in, day in, which I think is clearly going to be the way things go, because going to have to.
They got a couple that are doing that, and if these delays keep persisting, which they will, Black Widow's supposed to come out in, 2 months? When is it? End of May? No, start of May. It's the first week of May. So
I was gonna say.
So we got 3 months. I mean, they got to commit to it in the next month or so, and I would assume by the Super Bowl, because you would want to drop a spot if you're committed to it, right? So
yeah, 7th of May, at least for the UK, I believe.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's incredibly soon, and they need to start marketing. Fuggy's even said it's not. Who knows? It's not really a concrete date, which, if anyone ever thought it was a concrete date, you're kind of willfully ignoring the world around you right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and let's be real, looking at the, look, you can only put it this way. Looking at the disastrous release of Wonder Woman 1984,
Yeah.
It's made like under 140 million worldwide.
I know it was over 100 million when I last saw it. I haven't really been keeping up with it.
Yeah,
I was like, it's not so bad, and then I just never. I've seen that, like, I think theatrically it's just been dropping and dropping and dropping.
Yeah,
which I'm not going to hold it against it, and no one can. It's just the current situation. There's just more proof of, like, look, it's not viable to put something out in the theater. You're going to get your people going week one, and that's it.
So Wonder Woman 1984, in the almost month it's been out, because it released earlier in international, 131.4 million worldwide.
I mean, it's not horrendous.
It's not, but at this rate,
considering, like, one of the 6 biggest markets, i.e., me, in the UK, the second it came out, we're like, oh yeah, lockdown.
Yeah,
it's like, womp.
And the big thing here is, like, Wonder Woman needs to make like 500 million to just make its budget and marketing and break even. Black Widow will be in the same situation. They're looking at that. Spider-Man will get affected by all of this, depending on what Sony looks at these numbers for. And rest assured, Sony is going to look at the Marvel numbers as well and know what they're doing. So I think it's interesting to see how they're talking about the future of everything and all these rumors and things. And they got to understand that Spider-Man 3 is $1 billion frame. That's $1 billion guarantee any other given year. But where we're at right now, I'd be surprised.
Nothing's making close to 500 million.
No.
If something does, I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
Be like, wow, people really want to die, huh? But it's. I know people going to be like, oh, but streaming, you don't make profit. It's like, you got to look at streaming differently with movies.
I mean, streaming.
It's like, like Disney can charge 30 or 20 for a movie on there, but you've also got to take into account the new people that sign up.
Yep.
So add 5 onto that, or 10, or whatever the price is going to be.
And their exponential growth that they're expected to hit 150 mil subscribers by the original, we're going to hit 25 million by this date. Pretty impressive. So, I mean, there's already analysts saying, they're probably going to catch up to Netflix by their original estimates of 50 million. So,
that's nuts.
And
that's nuts.
By the end of this year, I think it'll be telling, and I won't be surprised if Disney, since they do have a quarter budget stake in development of Spider-Man stuff, I honestly would not be surprised if things aren't going back to normal. They're like, look, here's our new plan is WB but smarter. So here we go. Like,
Also, you know that it's at least on the cards because we've heard that they've been sorting those new contracts out to have this into effect.
Yep.
It's like, look, we're not trying to screw you over. If this does go to streaming, this is how the pay is going to work out. WB didn't do that. That's why they announced everything and they got instantly shat on. And now they're trying to things are slowly getting walked back.
Mm-hmm.
So WB jumped. They jumped before they looked. Disney are kind of like, there's a lot here.
WB jumped into something without thinking ahead. What? What?
Which it's unfortunate because it is a bit uncharted waters at the minute. We don't know, and no one knows how this thing's going to work. Like, is it viable? It will be viable at some point. I guarantee it. Is it right now?
Yeah,
not necessarily. There's something to be made there, but we can't say yes or no for certain at this point because you don't know how to measure success with a stream. And I think.
Yeah,
I just looked at the topic list and I was just thinking, wow, we got off topic really bad here.
No, it's all kind of rolls in though. It rolls in.
It does kind of. That's why I just stopped. I was like, oh yeah, that's what we were talking about. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I still say, I said it for a year at this point near enough that it will be Disney Plus.
I have a feeling once we see how this rolls out, because Sony's the one that's willing to delay everything, and they're banking a lot of money on many of these actors and things. So, I mean, we'll see. In due time, we'll know how this goes. So, we'll come back to it soon enough, I assume.
I'll say, to end the topic on, what do you think he was referring to when he said some things are way off? Because I think everyone kind of knows which one everyone thinks.
Daredevil?
There's one glare,
Yeah. Yeah.
There's one glaring like sore thumb in the list of rumors.
I mean, out of all the rumors that make sense for Spider-Man 3, Daredevil was the most jarring one. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Here's this multiverse movie. Oh, Daredevil's in it. It's just like, what?
Here's the most grounded Marvel character to date to exist on TV. Wait, what?
He's the dude that gets tied in hallways. Multiverse.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do against Sinister Six? Like, come on.
Here is a dude who got punched in the ribs, cracked his rib, and had to lay in a bed for 3 episodes. All right, like what the hell is he gonna do? Like,
He'll literally get slapped by Doc Ock once and be like, "Oh, kid, take it from here. Please. Let me just bleed out in a corner alone to die, because that's what I do."
So, call Claire. Oh,
Who's Claire? Which Claire? We have 3 of them.
Oh, goddamn.
Unless Affleck comes back as Daredevil, and then
I mean, he is working for Disney. He escaped the clutches of WB.
They've got to be pissed at that.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Because studios don't like losing names like that.
No, they don't. It's like Nolan when he started to take a dump on WB. They were like, "Uh-oh, if we lose Nolan, what do we got?"
Nolan.
Yeah, they have.
They've
Yep.
100% lost Nolan. But, yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely Daredevil.
Oh, it's Daredevil. Yep. Yeah. I mean, we'll see if we're proven wrong, but I don't know how it fits in.
Say the magic cable of doubt says
Yeah.
doubt for Daredevil.
Yep.